say that Ghanaians are too serious. Ghanaians are too serious. So can't a man play small? Can't a man play small? I'm talking about a boy called Stone. Can't he play small? And all over the place, people are fighting. I'm reading some comments here and there, and I'm going like, oh, how? This one is coming from Reading Boss. Reading Boss is actually one of the top producers we have in Ghana in the dancehall and reggae fraternity. And he says, these radio entertainment pundits are hypocrites. See how they are praising Stonebwoy for this Putuu peche trash. I said trash. The thing is that even my DJ Sticker has also thrown some punches on. Kofi, your own man. Now DJ Sticker also posted on Facebook and he says, in as much as Stonebwoy calls that Putuu song a freestyle, am I the only person feeling these three things? 1, it is below his brand, cause Stone is known for good content. 2, Ghanaians have been hypocrites to say the hardest truth to him cause he is Stonebwoy. And 3, when Patapaa popped up with this style, though appear to started, the same Ghanaians chastised him that he got no talent. Now our huge fish also joined the same lane and you people are applauding him in with all defense of tongues. And Ghana is hot, so we need to ease tension. Those who insulted Patapaa, they should all bow in shame. Me, I talk the hardest truth. Hey, Sticker. Bokode.
Sika sisan your mouth.
Renye Sika. Are they on the Omonium? Or your award-winning DJ for crying out loud?
I said, ne you we no.
Ne dang.
I do. O dey ne we no. O ma me o.
Mami.
Ne ma mu we no sin your man I said.
Ene masisa.
So offer Uber by Dumani ade. Beni Rasami.
Kofi, are we too hard on ourselves in Ghana?
Yes, we are too hard on ourselves in Ghana. Brasame, on say enyum ankasa, na mpembe bring you refi say a creative art. Toda edwen say enyum bia was say etufu. Then that's a big mistake we make. Enyum is supposed to entertain as well. In fact, a higher percentage of reasons I tonium and I bonium is to entertain ourselves in whichever way. And I think say you as an arter and maybe we will let go. I mean, it's a freestyle, it's a dance tune for me. You know, it is the rhythm. In any way. There's a very salient aba bi wa nwumunuma or say bompaye ne beyeye and the onzo bianca. Let me say DJ Sticker comment no okay or say below his belt. Is it below Stonebwoy's belt to say that pray you go better or to do a simulation of tongues speaking? Oh say you careful enwum bia be to say much dey enwum. Anya careful enwum bia be to say gospel. Let you relax kakra. Let's have some fun. Because over enyum obi can say be say Stonebwoy is new for serious Stonebwoy enyum a wo be hu say be serious no be so te baby abeka say enyum we serious.
Okay, Kofi, let me give you this background. When Patapaa started this on the Scopa Tumana and other songs, I'm sure you and I, we were in Ghana and we can't ignore the fact that people said Patapaa de wasapa say pe no betimi aye. So I'm sure people are expecting these same responses to the piece from Stonebwoy.
So one will say
that why is it that when Patapaa did it, he was accused, so, but Stonebwoy does it and like you are saying, a freestyle, I
think so. You see, Patapaa on a brand. Timer.
Then you are going back to these people.
Timer. Patapaa yes anyum. Yankase afeidie Patapaa. Any difference ne pa yankase afeidie enuma Patapaa ni because na enuma wayede nyina no almost the same level. In any case, Patapaa bo enum wanye nyoma no wo mu no sa nyom no ende say ye kan Patapaa me ebia will not mention it enum one boy article ebia ye kan
that thing
enuma Patapaa ye mo Patapaa din because it didn't get our attention as much as his things, his regular compositions does. The Stonebwoy we know Stonebwoy for a certain trend. In any case, that's what I'm saying. Say, comparing way to what Patapaa did, same rhythm, same dance tune, less lyrical concentration, more rhythm. It is for an artist like Stonebwoy. Say obey it is said Stonebwoy abo enyumo ayigba mentiasie gbede for me say mitia menya ibeni mentiasie, but I can be able to sing along. Rhythm into no the oya ibeni no betiasie. Until I make us say say make us judge Stonebwoy ni ebia. The focus is so much on peche. Yeah. But pray it go better no there. Also Bianca. So even Stonebwoy having fun on this rhythm no crano. There's some content a friend say a baby or content no. So na mention, but if you say compare because Patapaa no Ghana for entertainment showbiz, the ebe working for A may not work for B. The ebe what's a sack or the buy or the Azonto tune be by a bumper any for hook near they say bring back Azonto. Say artist for being a choir Azonto tuner. A beer because Azonto trim there. I feel so messy way obey Azonto. But because Sakodia brand no their banner, it becomes very solid. And I think say the same thing as Stonebwoy ayeno. It yes, obi condemn Patapaa. It doesn't mean say what condemn Patapaa, they say condemn Stonebwoy. A matter of choice and preference. Period. A matter of choice and preference. Young friend say the Patapaa the same thing as Stonebwoy into the you di Patapaa and the Stonebwoy atem. Come on. Either you praise Stonebwoy or you praise Patapaa so. And I say you praise Patapaa, you say praise Stonebwoy. These are two individual creative artists. Ye mom nyo mundi o magro ya nya careful be say de bia no enwum bia be tentenai, but when I say no be say we kwa no be omo we be nya more attention than most of his recent.
Don't you also think that those who are making these comments maybe they are broken-hearted because Charlie, when we know you for something and they don't want anything to be attached to your brand.
Enwum ya boy ne bone ne dey.
You are not getting me. The people know you for something. They don't want you to shift your attention to stop it.
Now, there's no content. Pray go better. No Stonebwoy bunny.
They want to listen to.
Last one. Sobola. Non lyrics. Everyone. What's your Sobolo? Party. It's there. It's just, you see, we are just trying to find reason to drag this new release into what Patapaa did. But Utie Sobola, it's a perfect combination of this and his regular song. Sobolo nyu yabo netie the beginning ning now asemeno kai. Bankele pa kole oh na yeah. He started like even in the middle of the song, he makes or kasa the same thing. I don't know you so bolo young kasa Stonebwoy why you so bolo nyum kama say now the pimpele pa bishim. Yeah, relax, look at the trend, where he's coming from. And let's look at enyum ede ananyade eyode ananyade bibi wo ubetumi dia sa anantumi fasa bibi ababi wo ma obefa ana ababi anim abawom pray it go better brasa me obo ka mo betumi meditate on pray it go better na but say why you say wo do attention so be call you can say pompolo pno portrait na e wo so be fa say the DJ stick am do ma dwa call we e wo so be fa ntimi say I think say Stonebwoy he's done the best. It's freestyle, it's something very loose. I bet to me and they say they just over it and all that. And then they be at least be serious. That the Luma and match they have tracks that are not as serious as their numerous. Relax.
Okay, great point there coming from Kofi Asamoah, Kofa's media boss. And today is your birthday, Raskuku. Hey, Rastaman, happy birthday to you. And of course, yeah. Boom. And
okay. Baby, I will be a maminti poo.
Okay, yes, Sammy, let me get your opinion quick.
I think that the reason why I did freestyle, I can't know yet, just because maybe he wants people to take it light. Sometimes maybe once as musicians, studio there are certain fun like bar. You may want to put it out there. So calling it freestyle means it's not something that is so serious. But omo epese and omo criticizing should criticize from the production point. Say to me, if Stonebwoy something below the standard, that means in terms of production, and none of say what go below the standard. So are we saying the production is poor? Because to me,
their main problem is on the lyrics.
No, and I make say that is why me Stonebwoy I dream of the year, but seeing the freestyle, and me who any of his tracker watch freestyle and me as a layman, me who freestyle now, it tells me say this is something that it's for fun, like something that you can just to me the training so but me point in say if we are criticizing Stonebwoy say or caught below, then I think we should criticize from production point, because none me who say why I will be disappointed. And Mekai say Patapa, most of his songs are for can the majority of the commentary I meant Nyan say the production no it's not well done. But as to the content in it there, well it will be an because shatter you see 2 words. Shatter, freedom, shatter, freedom, shatter. That's all. And made a very beautiful song and people were dancing to it. And see, my fan too serious, because the person has come out clearly say and only a freestyle. And and I did back me one day say Stonebwoy had a prophetic churches because they were combining tongues now. That was sorry because when I passion I can't tongues no because prophetic church now tongues now beats now no I think it's for fun. To me I think this is not something too serious. Yeah, say didn't compare patapane no.
Okay, now one of the proponents of the issue on board is Rhythm Boss. We are trying to get Rhythm Boss to know why he thinks Stonebwoy has gone below the belt. We need that information. Rhythm Boss, my producer Facebook Jata is trying to get in touch with you. So if you are closer to your phone, please pick it up and let's see what we can do. Okay, so let me go to artist manager Stephen Mason. Let me get his opinion on this one. Steve, are you also thinking those who are saying Stonebwoy has gone down, they are being too hard?
I think it's creativity, you see. And as Sammy said something in his submission that his concern would have been if the production was bad. But this production is great. It's good, and I even like this production than the one he did with Tenor. Is it Tenor or Tenor?
Tenny,
exactly. I think this production was better. I mean, relatively in terms of production wise.
Production.
Yes. If you listen to the 2 songs, I mean, I don't know whether DJ Sticker would agree with me when you listen to the production wise. I mean,
with Tenny.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think that
this production is better than the one he did with Tenny.
I think so. Because if you listen to that song, it's like I saw Miss MP3 and I'm the concluding. I don't know whether you agree with me. If you listen to the song,
have you listened to the right one? Have you listened to the right one though?
I listened to it on iTunes. That's why I listened to the song.
I see.
But I'm saying that I like this song more because the production is good, the sound is good, and as Kofi said, it's like listening to a Senegalese song where I don't understand the language it's speaking. So we could say that music is determined by 2 things: melody and then the composition. So the melody is good, and that's what he was doing with the way he was singing. I just think that people who knows Stonebwoy know that he's not speaking any language. He was just making noise.
They appear two songs kind of thing.
Yeah. So, and nobody knows him for that. But if you realize, he introduced that idea with the Sobolo song, that's playing with the words on. And a lot of time, a lot of the musicians, when they are trying to work on a song, that's what they do before they put the words into the song. So if you know how a lot of the musicians, they are writing processes. Some of them would first do the melody in that way, just hum the song, and then they would now write the lyrics into the song. We all do that sometimes. So I think that I heard that he was in the studio warming up to take his vocals, and then that's what he did. And somebody recorded it, went out there, went viral, and people liked it. And he decided to do it as a song and put it out there. That was smart. That was a clever artist. So I think that as much as people have issues with him on the fact that he's doing what Shatta did, or a complaint, he is doing what Patapaa did to him. You see, where I agree with people who do that is that I believe in principles. When one is one, it should be one everywhere. So if we accuse or criticize Patapaa for the way he was singing, if you are known to have done that, you can't come and now say that Stonebwoy is good, because then it will be double standard. That's how come people think that people have issues with Sarkodie, because they think that during NDC time, he criticized the MPP for something, and now it's happening probably worse, and he's not speaking. So I'm saying that one should be one everywhere. That's what they call principle. You need to be principled about some things. So I would not begrudge people who are complaining about or thinking that Stonebwoy has lowered the standard with this song based on the fact that they think that Patapaa did it and they say the same thing. So if that's what you did when Patapaa was putting a song out there, obviously you can't come and now be praising Stonebwoy.
So that is what the people are saying.
But you see, I won't also blame people who are not doing that, because if the person did that, criticize Patapaa for doing what he was doing and found it to be creative, obviously you can't also ask him to come and criticize Stonebwoy if he's doing this one. And there's nothing uncreative about what Stonebwoy has done. Are we talking about it? Yes. Do we love it? Yes. People are dancing to it. And at the end of the day, he tried to drop something that was useful. That is pray letter, which is content, which is something that I'm sure you can drive on. He also was clever to put something there which was controversial, which is use a word which we know is vulgar, but he sneaked it in there because he knew he wanted to. He was just being a business person. He was being clever.
So can we also hazard a guess and say that Stonebwoy wants to be in the trends? Because not long ago, he was on TV saying that in our industry, we love trends than to set agenda.
Or if he said that, I'm sure he wasn't serious about it. If he said that, because obviously, if you're a musician, you are looking for attention.
He said he wasn't serious about it.
No, I don't think he was. If he said that, I don't think he was serious about it.
I'll come back to it so that we continue with this discussion. Okay, so I said that one of the guys who has called our attention to this particular thing is Rhythm Boss. And Rhythm Boss, I said earlier, is also an acclaimed name when it comes to reggae and dancehall beats production. He's been around for a very long time. And he also thinks this is trashy, but then the media, aka entertainment pundits, are not being bold to talk about this. I have Rhythm Boss on the line. Let's have him for a discussion. Rhythm, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sammy. Hello.
Everything cool this morning?
Yeah, everything cool, boss.
Nice one. I know my producer has been chasing you all over town to get you to comment on this. I read your post, and I am sure I can read it again for you to confirm whether that was exactly what you put out. You wrote that these radio entertainment pundits are hypocrites. See how they are praising Stonebwoy for his Putuu Petre trash. Did you write this or did you post this?
Yes, please, boss.
So what was the intention? With this particular post?
Sammy, with this post, I thought Stonebwoy has been given a pass for a very long time when it comes to the songs that he normally releases, because
your call has been put on hold. Please wait. Your call has been put on hold. Please wait.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe I'm sure something happened on the phone. Yes, Rhythm Boss.
Yeah, Sammy.
You are back.
As I was saying, I said Stonebwoy has been given a pass when it comes to some of these songs, because anytime you release a song, he has some radio pundits who come and defend the track that he has released. So I was saying that you know, if you go by the standards of what these pundits have been saying for the past years, I think this is a trashy song because I felt Stonebwoy, as big as he is, he has to have done a better job. That's all that I was trying to say.
Now, there is also this argument that can't Stonebwoy put out a piece only for its entertainment value?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if you seem to be walking, or are you jogging?
I can't hear you, boss.
Is it okay now?
Okay, yeah.
It's okay now. Okay, good. So I was asking that can't Stonebwoy put out a piece only for its entertainment value? This one, we are just to entertain ourselves with it. Can't he do that as well?
My beef was, if it's for entertainment purposes, why is it that they didn't say it for other artists? Because we were here when I think Mr. Logic said that Patapa and all those senseless songs should be banned on radio. So why is he changing his tune now when it comes to Stonebwoy? So that's all that I was trying to say, because I heard him on another radio saying that it's a nice song with the creativity and all that. I was like, what is he trying to say? Because I know Mr. Logic is my boss. I've been working with him for a very long time. I know when it comes to music, he knows what he's talking about. And I thought he was being hypocritical.
Okay, so it is because Mr. Logic especially did not say anything about it in a negative way. That is how come you are having an issue with it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because you heard him talk about Patapa's song.
Yes.
But as a producer, let's leave Mr. Logic's comments and let's leave what Patapa has done. As a producer, do you think if Stonebwoy put out this song, despite what we know him for, he's done something illegal, he's done something abnormal?
It's not about the legality of the song, it's about the pedigree of the artist. I believe he's a big artist, and I believe he's well endowed, he's talented to put out a very sensible song. You know, he has to leave this kind of song so people who are not talented to me. So I thought, per his standards, this song is a trash song. Per what you know Stonebwoy to do, this song is baller.
Okay, so earlier Kofi Asamoah, one of my pundits, said at least there was a line where Stonebwoy said, "Pray it go better." As if we should pray, things will be better. Can we also play some attention on that particular line and say that there was a good point in the song as well?
I don't know what he's trying to say, but I thought the song as a whole was not good.
You feel the song as a whole? As
a whole, yes. Because I actually I don't know what the Putuu or the Peche is. I don't know what it means, and I don't know.
But how about production quality?
It was nice. I really felt the beat was banging. I thought he could have done better. That's what I was trying to say.
I see.
I didn't judge from the production point. I was judging from the artist, what he put on the beat. That's what I was trying to say.
Now there is also this argument that Stonebwoy said this is a freestyle. It is a freestyle, a song not written.
So he has to do a sensible or a senseless song on a freestyle. That's what you are trying to say.
That is what he wants us to understand.
Oh, okay. If that's fine, I don't know. But I thought the song was trash.
Okay. Thank you so much, Reading Boss, for talking to us. We'll meet again some other time. All right. I'm not sure we can change his mind.
I again, as he's saying, for somebody like Mr. Logic, and what is said about
Patapa.
Again, if you are a principal person and your one is your one, wherever you see one, you call it one. That's all I'm saying about being principled. When something is bad, wherever you see it pop up, it is bad. So for him, then probably he has a point. But as in the song itself, for me, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's a song that if I'm playing, I want to jump, I want to move around, I could play it. It's a nice song, to be honest. But you see, music, as Kofi said, music is not supposed to be serious all through. I mean, we're supposed to jam with the music. Supposed to have. I mean, it's supposed to teach. It's supposed to educate, entertain, and make you okay. So I do not think that anybody should be too hard on him, except that you are hard on Patapaa. Then probably you can't be different in this case. But if you're not hard about, if you
so like Rhythm Boss is saying he heard Mr. Logic say we should ban Patapaa songs from radio.
For Mr. Logic, if he did that, then obviously he can't come and say Stonebwoy did well. If he did say that, then but on principle you can't say that.
Try get Mr. Logic as well.
If he did say that, then I think it's not being principle. Then he's being very hypocritical. If he does say that, this is
so on that note, you would agree with Rhythm Boss?
On that note, on that backdrop, I'll agree with Rhythm Boss. I would agree with him. On that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Stephen Mason. I'll see if you get Logic for this particular point as well.
Basically, if you didn't like Scopa Tumana, you probably will not like Putuu. If you loved Scopa Tumana, you will love Putuu. It is also possible that you didn't like Scopa Tumana, but you will like Putuu. Like I said, it is creative work. Yes. Creative work. Logic has the right to say Patapaa no send him. But now he can still go ahead and say Stonebwoy dear Yansawo. They are not the same lyrics.
What I think?
They are not the same rhythm. It's not the same beat. It's not the same lyrics. It's not the same content. Not the same artist. Two different things. What are we comparing in any way? What are we comparing? Did Patapaa also say?
So you want us to use the 4 legs are better than 2? That kind of thing?
I want us to judge the songs individually, not compare songs. What are we comparing Patapaa song? Tell me. Scopa Tumana. What are we comparing in Stonebwoy's song? Is it rhythm? Is it production?
No,
is it content?
the same antics.
Then we should bring more songs than, or even of Stonebwoy. Like I said, Sobolo has the same thing. It is the difference between Sobolo and this one is that Sobolo has a larger share of lyrics, word lyrics than the.
Something to understand.
Yes. So, and it's the same. Internet maker say there are 2 different songs, like a man who baby are. So I don't think that even Logic's idea.
That's why I'm saying that if you listen to Patapaa's own, there's also some content in there. You get traffic lights, stop, watch before. There was also an advice somewhere in there. So as for content,
but that is not a Patapaa song which is being used as bone of contention here. That is the Scopa Tumana. You are using one corner.
Yeah, I'm talking about Scopa Tumana. Scopa Tumana was Scopa Tumana throughout, I guess.
Scopa Tumana, top da border da Scopa Tumana.
No, Tilly, come back to it again. Tilly, come back. Tilly can do it better. Tilly, come back to it. Say it again. Say it again.
Don't patu pata, skos patumana, till da border da, skos patumana, kino bisi dada kadu pampada kadon.
That's all that one. So say artist bia any fire of
Kofi, I'm coming back to you. Finally, we have Mr. Logic. Let's find out if what Rhythm Boss is saying is true. And interesting, this is more like a boss and his boy affair, because Rhythm Boss loves and respects Mr. Logic. Mr. Logic also loves and respects Rhythm Boss because they have been working together over the years. Now, Logic, good morning, sir.
Sammy, good morning.
Big man, hope you are good today.
I'm fine, pa.
Nice one. First, on record, have you ever said that we should ban Patapaa, Scopa Tumana, and the Godon songs on radio before? Have you made that statement before?
Okay, so let me say good morning to your listeners here. It's good you are back on radio. I have never said that anywhere before. I have never said anything about Patapaa, Scopa Tumana. The only thing I remember myself saying was the fact that we should ban profane songs. Profane songs is what I remember saying. I've never said anything about, songs of that nature.
And in saying we should ban profane songs, did you ever mention Patapaa's name?
No, I never mentioned Patapaa. Patapaa, I don't remember Patapaa doing any profane song. Except it's one corner that was like a dance craze to mainstream. I have never said anything and mentioned Patapaa's name in connection with any profane song. I don't know where Rhythm Boss is getting his.
Because there are other people who also think or they know that you said this. You made this statement.
If they can provide tapes of my voice saying that anyway, I'll be glad, because I'm careful of things I say, because I'm not a person that likes doing retractions and apologies. So anything I say, I stand by them. I stand by them to the last Brett. I mean, you know me very well.
Yeah, I know.
So I will never say a thing and then come back and say, I'm sorry, I beg you. Anything I say, I stand by it. So I'm careful what I say. And I'm sure some of these things that they are saying, I'm sure must have been on your platform some time ago. So if they can, because that has been my place before. You get me? So if they can coach or bring a voice recordings of me saying Patapas School Patumana should be banned, I'll be glad. Rhythm Boss assertion on Stonebwoy's song, I think it was a bit uneducated. Because as a yes,
Kofi, you are still on air.
Okay, it was a bit uneducated. When I saw he was about to speak, I didn't see the Facebook post, but I heard he was about to speak on radio. I wanted to call him ahead of his talk on radio, but I said let me allow and hear what he will say. Then when he was asked the question, reasons why he's saying Stonebwoy's Putuu is trash, he couldn't elaborate well. You understand? That was where I realized that he just said it out of the blue. Because I mean, you see, let me use you as a typical example. I launched Association of Songwriters with Xylophone. Xylophone, as a matter of fact, sponsored gas. And when we started gas, people thought it was a joke. It was a serious agenda to song technicalities. You understand? So I will congratulate you guys for the support you gave us. Now, if a song matter comes up and we as gas come up to speak, don't think we are speaking to defend. I have spoke against Stonebwoy time and time before. So if he's right, he's right. We have a category called gibberish song. I'm sure Rhythm Boss didn't know about it. Gibberish can also, I mean, it can also be termed as rubbish, yes, but there is a category for it. And in Stonebwoy's compositions, I mean, there is an intro, there is a chorus, there is verses, there are hooks, and there are bridges. And there are even lyrics in the song. And we have something we call mumble humming in songwriting, where you can hum a melody and decide not to put a lyrics to it, but rather put out your humming version out. So you get me?
Yes.
And when you come to mumble humming, it can be anything. Or you can just do that one without a lyrics. It's there. It's allowed.
In fact, I know some people who even before they put lyrics to songs, that's how they start.
That's how they start. Thank you. So as a producer, you should know all these things. And we also have absolute gibberish category of songs. I can give you a typical example of even a dancehall one. I know that song. It was the biggest gibberish song in Jamaica, worldwide. Even Beanie Man would do all those things mean nothing. You understand? So these are something that big acts have been doing. So as a producer, before you come on radio to speak, your brand is at stake. You should make your research. What do you call songs that has no lyrics to the harmony and the melodies? You will surely find an answer before you come and talk. But if you say it's trash without any tangible explanation, but just trash, because Stonebwoy is expected to spit lyrics always. We have deep songs and we have non-deep songs, and we have songs we even call cheap because we believe that, like One Corner, we are calling it cheap song, but it was a big banger. I have never spoken against a gibberish or a mumble song before. I have never, Sammy. Never.
I see. I hope this time around you want to convince us that it is not because of your affiliation to Stonebwoy. That's why you are coming as a defender for this particular one. Because the logic we know, when it is not good, he will surely say it is not good.
Oh, Sammy. I mean that's also an observation, yes. But people can say that. But seriously, Stonebwoy has always known me. Even Shatta. Look at the number of times I've been on your platform speaking against Shatta. He will come there and meet me there. I just speak my mind. You understand? I always make sure that I speak the truth, because if you speak lies or abstract and you are asked to defend it, how do you defend it? Imagine when I was called to speak, I said, oh yeah, the song is trash. That song doesn't make sense. Somebody who technically knows about songwriting, who say, oh, Mr. Logic knows nothing about songwriting. Even him, as the chairman of songwriters, came out to condemn a mumble song. So I mean, how would I look? You understand? So as a professional, I mean, like yourself, you are a journalist. Anytime an issue come up, I always tell people, when you go to Sammy's show, a question that he should just ask you one off, and you give him answer. He will be playing around the question until you speak the truth. That is how you are also known for being very diving. You like to dive into an issue. You understand? That's how professionals play. So Rhythm Boss, I'm sure, think he, I'm sure, has really or is underrating my knowledge in songwriting because he knows me very well when it comes to songs. And as I speak with you, we have a project. Let me reveal it here, since he has come on your platform to mention my name. There is a project I'm about to do with Rhythm Boss, a new rhythm, that I'm planning to put Stonebwoy on that project. Now, how do I put Stonebwoy on this project? Now that you have gone out there to say all these things, you have destroyed the project. Yes, you have destroyed the project, and that is his current project coming up. I want him to hear what I've just said. He have destroyed the project because I cannot lie to Stonebwoy who produced the beat.
But
I cannot lie to him.
And why do you think that Stonebwoy will be angry because maybe Rhythm Boss produced it and Rhythm Boss critiqued him? Why do you think he should be angry? Because
I mean, as a brand as Stonebwoy, as big as Stonebwoy is, when you want to criticize him, make sure it's constructive and very elaborative so that people can make sense. Why do you say it's trash? Oh, I'm saying it's trash because this category of song is called gibberish. And when something is called gibberish, you can equally say it's trash, but then it is accepted. Some of you understand. So that Stonebwoy will also make some sense from your submission. But don't say it is trash, literally as in nonsense, as stupid, as in below its standard. You can't say that. Papa San, go on YouTube, type gibberish songs. Big songs across the world. We've had this as a category of song. That's what I'm saying. He is a producer, but he's not a songwriter. So sometimes you might be a producer, but you wouldn't understand the technicalities in songwriting and all the terminologies.
I see.
So I'm not sure Stonebwoy will want to jump on the beat because I wouldn't like to lie to Stonebwoy that the beat was produced by someone else when it is Rhythm Boss. I cannot lie to him. So he has destroyed the project. Wow.
I see. Let's go back a little bit, Mr. Logic. Yes, I have come across a certain write-up somewhere where it states that in 2019, Mr. Logic was on air saying we should ban all senseless songs in Ghana. And according to this write-up, you went ahead to mention Patapas One Corner, and again you mentioned Omada. You described you described these two songs as being senseless.
Okay, so I mean, when you say a song is senseless, you have to explain why it's senseless. One corner is not a song that has the basic technical elements of a standard song. I'm coming. It's a song I will call a comic song. I will call a comic song, number one. And the rate at which the industry embraced it also made Patapa a bit, probing. We started looking into his career, whether he really understands music and all that. Then we realized that, look, it was a song that blew out of chance. So if I say they should ban senseless songs, at that time, Scope Atumana was not there. Don't forget, One Corner had lyrics. There were lyrics in One Corner. There are lyrics in there. But Scope Atumana doesn't have lyrics. It was strictly a mumble humming song. Let me call it a gibberish song. So I knew what I was saying. I know what to call whatever song. Omada was a song that we classified as profane. And I don't remember saying, even Omada, whoever quoted me should bring the tape where I said that. I'm sure it's wrong that the person wants to say, Omada.
Okay.
It's not Omada. I've never said anything about Omada. It's wrong. That was when the girls were doing nude videos and
These young girls were taking off their panty in videos and all that.
Exactly. That was when it came up. That what do I think as a songwriter? What do I think about it? I said, oh no, it's unfortunate to see the girls gravitating this way to the song. So we still have songs like this that will psychologically play on the people's behavior. You understand? But with this Putuu song, it's a straight mumble humble song. I don't know how Stone would take it, but I'm sure before Stone put out that song, he has done his own research. That's how come Apple rated the song number 1. Apple is not a stupid institution. So I mean, they understand song categories. You understand?
I'm sure for Apple, their rating will be on how many times it has been played and not the sense or the senselessness in it.
Oh, so I mean, how many times it's played is a factor. But yes, I mean, this is a world standard institution. You understand? And before they will rate your song, the ratings won't come only from how many times it's played or downloaded. They have to understand what you are projecting.
Are you sure about that?
And the truth is, this is a word accepted category. I'm not defending.
Mr. Logic, can someone also argue that this song might pass as one of your senseless songs, the Putuu song?
If you can use senseless for it, if you can.
I want to ask you. I want to ask you. No, I want to ask you that can you, because you did this categorization, like can you say that this song can also be classified under the senseless songs category?
Well, I will call songs senseless when they have lyrics and the lyrics are not properly put together. But this one has no lyrics.
Oh, there was a pray you go better.
It was just a hook. Pray you go better. It was just that part, and that line is not senseless.
So how would you categorize this song? Finally, how would you categorize this song?
Oh, for me, I would just categorize this song as a mumble humming song. It's a song that is a gibberish song. Now you have to go and define what's the meaning of gibberish. When you find the meaning of gibberish, whatever you want to call it, you can call it. But it is a song that is a style that is accepted worldwide. It's accepted.
Oh, okay. So you want us to call this as a gibberish song, yeah?
That's what it is. That's what it is. That is the category where it falls.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm trying to find the meaning of gibberish. According to yes. Google, it says unintelligible or meaningless speech or writing and nonsense.
That's what I'm saying. That
unintelligible.
When you find the meaning, yes, unintelligible.
Can I read again?
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Unintelligible or meaningless speech or writing, aka yes. Nonsense.
Very good. Now, let me give you a typical example. I can just say that Ambule has been doing these gibberish songs from way how long now? You understand?
Those are fancy languages.
No, not all of them are understandable, Sammy. Half of them are gibberish. Half of them. You understand?
Yes, go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
Yes, so Ambule himself has been doing this from way back, and I can equally sit down here and create a gibberish song without any understanding. You call it nonsense, but once there is a beat well produced to it, that is also melody driven. Listen to this part. Once it is melody driven, the word gibberish on it is only a category, but it is a song.
Oh, okay. And according to our understanding on Google, it says gibberish is also nonsense, so it can also be senseless, I guess.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, senseless without meaning nothing, but there is a melody to it that will make you dance.
Okay. Now, Kofi, someone wants to do something with you. Hold on. Yes, Kofi.
Yeah, Basami, I think that you asked my question, but what I wanted to say is that I think it's the word gibberish as an English word. I am a bit different from using the word gibberish in music, because even in film, sometimes any language that you don't understand is what is termed as gibberish. It say obi ka when Okomfo is doing incantations, not chante. Kabada, hello, real bagada. We write gibberish, not because it doesn't make sense or it is senseless, but it is because yantiasie. Because in film, that's what it means. Sometimes films incantations, gibberish, or inaudible, or something like that. It doesn't mean it's senseless, but what it means, I'm sure that's what it means in music. Google dictionary, Albert Toto who say gibberish means senseless or nonsense. It may not work.
Okay, you can speak to your mic.
I didn't hear that.
I'm saying that if it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't mean it's senseless to you.
Yes,
but it's also senseless to somebody else.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Wow, like you said, Ambule and Co did that. Just man that's not fancy language.
What? So the people who can
speak
I'm
coming. It is not fancy, please.
No, you said
fancy.
It is never fancy.
I know people who can speak that way.
That's what I'm saying.
Kofi, this is a fancy guy.
No, I'm fancy too. Please, I speak fancy very well. Maybe.
No, you are not fancy.
But I speak fancy.
You are not fancy. You are not fancy. Can we finish with Mr. Logic? He's still on the line.
That's what I'm saying. It has become an accepted term, jargon. and no kasano na wo no abeto or your no just man akwa ba adam just man, it has become a jargon. Like when you go to Takrade, there are certain words there that has become jargons over the years. Seho, what son? Osmo is like saying small, like small girl. You say osmo. You know, these are jargons. Obia on Tefantine say me fre the dress and can say osmo or wanta. Takrade people say wanta, like auntie or lady, like your friend. You say it's a wow unte onye Takrade na onye fantine. Sa wanta na osmo no, it's gibberish for you. That's what they make no. But me am etiase no. Nti say ambule yen yoka just man akwa aba adam just man akwa aba rokoko. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like scope patumana. It was a lady Tilly ato scope patumana no. Pepe. And there are a lot more people who can sing it like her.
Yeah.
You know, and then obi kwabek it's like obi aye mistake yenko Hebrews. It become accepted. Sana and this Putuu, which we are calling gibberish, a bit by a 10. Into no yaka gibberish, now my dictionary definition of a sunny already in a sense that's one way. That's not what it means. It means that the lyrical composition is not something that is to I bet you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Logic, I'm sure yes, sir, boss.
Let me quickly end by saying that I think Kofi has helped me to really explain this. You know,
I know.
Megasege, it's gibberish.
Yeah.
You understand? Exactly. And I said that you can equally create your own gibberish language, which you understand, but others don't. So when you go by the dictionary, then you will think that is the actual meaning. But in music, that was why I was on the Ambule issue. I use it as a case. You understand? So Kofi, I'm grateful Kofi understands this better. He has really helped me to make this case easier.
Interesting. But Mr. Logic, I'm sure when you talk to Stonebwoy, the rhythm busting, it can still happen. So don't call it off yet. Don't call it quit yet.
He has really break the fight, because I'm not sure Stone will be in the mood where I was going to push Stone for the song. It was about 3 artists we were putting on the rhythm. And as of now, I don't know how I will explain to Stone that it's played by rhythm, but I'm sure Stone is by now offended. Professionally, he won't be happy. So we'll see what happens.
Anyways, thank you so much, and let's vibe about Kapoon some other day when you are free. Let's get him on as well.
Thank you very much.
All right, bro. Yes.
I would have wished that he didn't say that. What he said about Stonebwoy thing, I would have wished he didn't say that.
About Stonebwoy and
yes,
the
because
rhythm busting.
Everybody has a way he looks at your creativity. So if somebody's down 10 of your creativity that is gibberish, why should you not work with him? Because he think one creativity done is gibberish.
I'm sure Mr. Logic knows how emotional our artists are. And that is what he's talking about. Our artists, you don't critique them and they become your friends. We know this. We know this, and Mr. Logic knows what he's saying. That the guy, after hearing Rhythm Boss say this, won't work with him.
Sammy, but you see, that's a down 10 of our minds. That's how come
but that's how people are.
I don't agree with you.
No, hold on.
That's how people are, bro.
No.
They have every musician, like
yes, I know
has every right to decide who they work with for any reason whatsoever.
It shouldn't be dependent on what I say about the content.
It can be dependent on that.
It shouldn't be.
It can be. Music is business. So I don't know.
Yes, but you see,
it shouldn't be a strictly business. There's nothing like strictly business.
I get you.
One after the other. We are wrapping up. One after the other.
I agree with you, sir. Everybody, and again, I believe in people determining what is their standards. What I feel that if you are not vibing with me on my song, or you said something bad about my song, I will put you again. I get that point. But I'm saying that it shouldn't be, because you see, if you'll be somebody will like what you've done today, will not like tomorrow. But I'm saying that if you are saying somebody, you won't work with somebody because the person has one time said something bad about the content you've created. How do we move forward with that kind of thinking?
Okay, thank you. Tilly, let me get your opinion on this before you move on.
I think, first of all, one thing people are trying to ignore when it comes to this comparison with Stonebwoy and Patapaa is that Stonebwoy at this point has nothing to prove anymore. Because he's done it all with all the good songs, all the wisdom songs, all the songs that an artist will sing and somebody will sit somewhere and listen and cry. He has done it all. And there's this thing that Adam said about his Mood Swings album, EP. he said that the mood swing is to express the various states he finds himself as an artist musically, and which is what I think Stonebwoy did with this particular Putuu song, because it's not every day that an artist feels like being soulful, like sorrowful too, and then being in the mood of pushing inspiration. I'm sure, like every human being who has two sides or three or multiple sides to them, Stonebwoy has a Putuu side, which obviously he had to express for his people to know that aside this part that you know me for, I have it. But unlike the other artists who were coming and they came with ngenge and this and that, these people now, they have a lot to prove to show that, to make the world understand that they can also do good songs. But on the other hand, Stonebwoy has done it all. And I think another thing that we are trying to ignore, I think Kofi Asamoah said it, these people are entertainers. We shouldn't always box our artists. Artists can do Putuu and the next day or better where we go, they're going around go and all those things. It can be done. The purpose is to entertain. So at this point in time, if Putuu no, I'll put AY Poyo on it for me to reach my entertainment level. I will do it to achieve it. So I just feel people should just be open-minded. Not to say they are not being open-minded. They should be open-minded. And obviously, one formula in music or in creative art, one formula doesn't work for everybody anyways. So the fact that I didn't like Scope Atumana doesn't mean I can't like Putuu.
All right, thank you, Tilly. Okay, Anipa. Yes, Mr. Michael. Now, I'm sure after this we can get family. Yeah. I know. Kofi Asamoah. Yes. He was the problem.
Yeah. I think. Let me take it from a slightly different angle, where I think Rhythm Boss, right?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yes. He's a reflection of probably the sentiments of a lot of Stonebwoy fans. You know, from where I sit, I don't think that he's a I think he's a diehard fan of Stonebwoy. He loves Stonebwoy, you know, and you know, you get to know somebody in a certain light, and then at a point I say, oh, I expected so much from you. It's like you've broken my heart with this level. I think that's the sentiment the guy was trying to express, not necessarily because Stonebwoy hasn't put out a very good production. I know you for this standard, and at this point, and then in reference to what this guy said, was it
Mr. Logic?
Mr. Logic, yes. It was like, okay, let's maintain the principles. Okay, so let's maintain principles. At one point, you said a certain gibberish song should be banned. Now another gibberish song have been made. It should be upheld. You know, so it's marks of double standards. That's out of the way. I think, sir, music is creativity. You know, this song rode on the rhythm. You know, a lot of rhythm, and he was even adding he was doing what we call beatboxing. All right, where he did, you know, that kind of thing. So he was adding a lot of creative elements into this song. That's perfectly on point, you know. So yes, from where I sit, there's nothing wrong with the song, but I'm just trying to think about how beatbox, what's the man's name? Rhythm Boss, yeah. Maybe feeling, you know, as a Penyimbia, you know him at a certain level, you know, and at another point, you know, what is say, oh, wakoye bibi. Man expected say obey sadeno. You know, and that's a mabutu kakra. You know, but I think all in all, no, Mr. Logic should just go ahead with the production and found the Kofi Asamoah.
No, but that production thing there. When Mr. Logic says Stonebwoy won't do, he is right. Stonebwoy won't do.
That bro no kiton. Oyidu amade no.
What is that?
All the code that bro ni say na we sabi ne say amade no oyidu ye no. Amade be the man to rap singer.
And then I can.
It's true. On something. Oh, you know amade no kiton.
Yeah.
What do
he won't do.
That be Kofi say
because when they hear they make it on.
And then now can. What's saying?
Also no kulu misifi. When they hear amade na make it on. Saka. Gibberish no. Also come on media ba on sound tiasia. But you tie no tiasia no. Boso no that bro no.
Can you start can.
So when we say no kulu misifi.
Let me start. Start now can see me better.
Me say all the kwada boy no you do against ona. Obeketo amade man terrace against ona.
We anyway then.
At say Megizigia. But in your tears, and tears, obi tie be or tears, or your friend is saka or tisaka na say. Obo say asima make any say.
Madani Semenechi. Okay.
Sammy.
And you wrap it up on whether Stonebwoy would work with Rhythm Boss.
For me, I think say Steve Kasembi. I think say enka yebenya ebia in the ideal world, no. Nanka ebia Stonebwoy will overlook Sanimano, but it is what will make him say music at audio. It is not just one lyrics now. Your mind psychologically, like a lot goes into doing music and working with people. It's a way you be around them, you are comfortable. It will become business as usual. And you so quiet and say, "Oh dear, send me beat, mami tungusu because I come as some sometimes nipan ebia some kind crow, but yawa at the brew. It may take time. Ne ewu. Young cast Stonebwoy because on in your forever, but ebia se say ni menim ye. And a logic, no, so or casa only why or casa.
Yes.
And that's why they know say artists near one. All they want is people who sing praises.
Yeah, praises. Yes.
The moment if you like sing praises forever and one time say
they will forget everything.
They will forget all the praises.
Yes, you know.
We should not act as if say and they say I saw new be feel comfortable na ye adwuma no. It's a logic him say no. Stone there can asem no one can hear on unya adwuma. He has the right to say it. That's all the producer for.
No,
okay, Sammy. Yes.
Sammy, if we do this in Swa, then are we saying say any crying? We shouldn't come here to be talking about some articles.
So no.
But Sammy, don't you know that out of what we do as entertainment journalists, some artists are not cool with us?
Yes.
Me, I know. So many artists are not cool with me because of what I do.
You cannot change that. No,
I know.
Ideal world. In an ideal world, but are we in an ideal world?
We should be because we can be. No, but we are all human beings. We should reason up. The world is changing. Even Kofi, you know you can shoot a whole movie. No, be a Kotinase, also a movie critic. No church or will you be so mad because of their foul?
Yes, I know some movie producers.
Maybe I won't be mad, but anybody who gets mad has the right thing.
I know some movie producers who have not invited one critic because the guy critiques their movie.
And I say, they have the right. There are people, there are artists or actors that onya madam for me penance and or yet bibia mempe. Maybe I'll put all that aside and say eduma we on ne fata. There are sometimes clients say, "Oh, fawe." Then obi meaning misa. Number case, "Oh no, my recommend this any panel." At that point, me doing strictly eduma. Me meyasa. But so who went to be anyasa? I can't fault you.
Yeah,
me can say, me the only problem I may wo asema Mr. Logic kind say Obekano had him saying we do this to encourage this kind of things. No, say Stone bia your friend say ni bubefu asem no kan o manenka nintem. You shouldn't come and declare it because Stonebwoy na kasakra and kasa say ni buofu. Even though but this shouldn't be something like you have to come and put it on air.
On that grounds, I agree.
That's what I'm talking about. The feeling there, but you shouldn't come and say this on air.
Yeah, that
okay. Thank you, Tilly. Finally.
I think I know somebody who keeps saying that the kind of things we write about artists, the kind of headlines, this show flopped, this artist flopped, those kind of things, we say this song is trashy. Those kind of things, they go a long way. The publications we put out, when there are people or there are no people there to defend an artist at a particular table, these publications defend them. So then when you say, you sit somewhere and then you don't give a particular justification to what you say and you just say that Stonebwoy's Putuu song is trashy. The next time there's a big promoter coming to Ghana looking for, or might have heard of a Stonebwoy and there's searching on Google or something, trying to look for the kind of things he has done. And now this particular headline is to speak for that artist. Now, artists, they work with vibe, which is why we say that they are emotional, because they feel that the kind of work they are putting in, if you should come out one day or the number banana or kase and you need a trash, they feel they have all the right to be upset, because they might have slept in the studio for 3 days continuous to get that thing out there. So if he feels that because of what you've said, I can't vibe with you enough to do a song with you, that is understandable. Pono Biom was here and he said something about artists and their producers having that kind of rapport, because he feels that the spirit that follows a song, when artists they have that with their producers, rather than just paying them off and going away, it pushes the song and it actually elevates the song to a certain level. Now you can't have that rapport with somebody if you feel pained about something the person said about your song some time ago. So it's just allowed that of Phyllis say Asema waka about me way, after all the work I put in, you might not know how long it took me to even bring this Putuu song out, but then you think it's trashy, and then all you keep insisting, because you notice that you couldn't even change his mind. He just kept insisting. Yes,
I was trying to.
It was trashy. And if he feels that you think my song is trashy, why do you want to be on something that is trashy?
All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's listen to this song from Dada Hafko. Are you your boyfriend, girlfriend? And I'm also going to read this particular one coming from Attractive. Attractive says, Sammy, the simple answer to this topic is branding and nothing else. Reason why some people think Stonebwoy's lyrics are cool but that of Patapaa aren't is because of branding. One is having a negative brand and the other is enjoying positivity because he has branded himself well. Stonebwoy's brand equity has value, so if you don't technically review both songs, you end up trashing Patapaa's song. The value is the same.